Hey guys, what's going on? Greenville Gear. Appreciate you tuning in. I had a fun day on Saturday. Today is Monday, Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. I hope you all are having a nice, relaxing, long weekend. And 2 days ago, I drove in Rhode Island, west of where I live, to an antique store, which has been a little bit of a kind of fun spot for me because I found some cool cards there. But I went and found basically a dollar box and found about 50 cards I want to show you today. It'll be a quicker video, but if you're into cards and collecting, you'll dig this and you'll get a chance to see kind of the stuff that you might find at one of these antique stores. Obviously selling lots of other things besides cards, but there's one vendor who I always kind of visit. So a total mix of stuff. Most of these were very, very, very cheap, maybe $1 or less. And it was fun to just go through them. And it's a mix. It's baseball, it's hockey, it's basketball, it's football. So let me show you. It's mostly baseball, but let me get into what I found. First, 1984 Topps Tony Gwynn, and just a neat card. I know that I had versions of this in the past, but I found actually a few of these. I think this one is the one in the best condition. And there's the third. They all looked so clean, and most of these cards were pretty sharp. This one's got a bad corner here. Here's a Mike Schmidt, 82. So I was just kind of looking for Hall of Famers, stars. Here's a 1980 Schmidt. And then I found another one. Actually, there was a bunch of these, but these were the two in the best condition. The centering is off left to right, but otherwise, pretty sharp card. The back is not great in terms of centering either. Here's Robin Yount, 1980 Topps. Actually found several of these. So that's the third one I found. Again, varying degrees of sharpness. I will probably keep one, and I'm not sure what I'll do with the others, but I'm thinking that I'm going to do a binder maybe. I need to figure that out as I acquire cards. I need to just figure out where I'm going to put them. Here's another Dale Murphy, early career. Fun card. Alan Trammell. That's the 79. Another Hall of Famer. Here's a nice Ozzie Smith from his Padres days, early career. So an 81 Topps. Another 81 Topps. One of my heroes growing up, Pete Rose. Here's another Rose. This is 1984 Topps. Also from his Phillies days. There's a nice Johnny Bench. Looked pretty sharp for 1980 Hall of Famer. Here's a super sharp on corners, Lee Smith from 1982. And then when I got home and looked at it, you can see there's like a little mold or staining or something like that on that corner. But otherwise, razor sharp on the Lee Smith from Donruss. Here's an 84 Sandberg. Here's a Paul Molitor. Another Donruss card. This is 84 Donruss. Another Yount. Fleer. It was always a cool set. I found a few of these. This was a pretty good find. Teemu Selanne, Hall of Famer. And these were all really sharp. I found 3 of those. I think this one is the one in the best condition. But I'm going to have to look at these a little closer. Found some hockey finest with the coating on there. Here's a Joe Sakic. I'm not a huge hockey collector, but if I see cards like this, I'll grab them. Ray Bourque. Jaromir Jagr. And a Brett Hull. Cannot pass a card like that up. Again, especially at that price point. This one is a crazy sharp vintage hockey card, which I may or may not grade. I'm not sure, but I mean, I need to look at it a little closer. This is a 78-79 Stan Mikita. I mean, just really nicely centered, really nice corners. I think that would look really good in an SGC slab, so we'll see about that, but really nice card. Another one of my favorite cards, if you watch the channel, this is the Eric Dickerson rookie. Very, very clean example. 1984 Topps Football. Just love this card. Stick around because I have a video, which I'll probably do next weekend, SGC reveal, and there's one of these in there. So check back for that. Here's a card just seemed like too good to pass up. 93 Fleer Ultra Jerome Bettis, rookie. The Bus. From his Rams days. We know him, of course, as a Steeler, but neat card. Here's another 84 Topps. We're getting into the football now. Terry Bradshaw. Nice looking. Of the Hall of Famer. Little blemish here. Ozzie Newsome. Nice All-Pro card. Second year. Hall of Fame tight end. Here's a Dan Marino. Looked pretty clean to me. Just fun to go through those boxes. See what you find. Walter Payton, one of my favorite players growing up. Sweetness. Here's a card of his, kind of an in-action card that they put out. That's also from the 84 set, I think. Yeah. A couple of vintage baseball cards that were in there. These were fun. Here's an Aparicio. From 69. Seems pretty clean to me. Here's another one. Not a Hall of Famer, but maybe someday. Dick Allen. Got a little wear on the corner and on the bottom. But nevertheless, a 1970 Topps that I couldn't pass up. Speaking of Dick Allen, here's another card. There was actually a few examples of this card in the boxes. This is the one that I saw in the best condition. It's worn, especially on the bottom and the corners, but it's Johnny Bench and Dick Allen, as you see here, RBI leaders card. Why not? Here's another one of those leaders cards. Sharp corners, pretty good centering. Problem is some fading over here, but it's maybe some water damage or that mold issue on that Lee Smith. You got a fisheye here on Fergie's hat, but nevertheless, 2 Hall of Famers for the 1968 strikeout leaders. Can't resist that. Juan Marichal just missed out being on this card. Bill Singer edged him out by 9 strikeouts. Basketball card. Cannot pass this up. Another one of my favorite players. Dominique Wilkins. Human highlight reel, is that right? This is a really nice Topps Finest. Nice shine on it. From the 90s. Nice little card from my binder. Oh, here's another Ozzie Smith. Also early career, sharp corners. Padres days. Can't beat that card. Nice old Fleer card. I grabbed these. These are all reprints, but from those Topps issues. Here's a Mickey Mantle. It's the 67. The Mantle commemorative set. And then two more. They got that kind of chrome shine on them. They were just too good in terms of price to not get those. And one more reprint, which I don't make a habit of, but this was the Topps Archives 2001 Robin Yount rookie. I don't have the real thing, but this is just really nice stock. Very cool card. So I grabbed that. And then last was actually a quote-unquote set. It was 8 cards, and this is basketball 94-95 Fleer. And I think it was like $2 maybe for the set. You got a Penny Hardaway. Gary Payton. Chris Webber. These are very 90s as an insert set. Derek Coleman. Tony Kukoc. John Starks. Dan Marley. And Jamal Mashburn. So those were the pickups. It was just a lot of fun. If you all are like me, you like going through boxes and looking for gems, and you know, for not a lot of money, I came away happy with some cards that I picked up, and that's just what makes collecting fun. So thanks as always for tuning in. If you don't mind, drop a like or subscribe to the channel. I do have a video coming up, like I mentioned. I did a football submission for SGC, and I'm going to, if all works, splice together the preview and the reveal. So be sure to tune back into the channel for that. Anyway, happy Labor Day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.